Welcome to Don't Trust the Mirror, My Secret Life with an Eating Disorder, with psychoanalyst Maureen Kritzer-Lange, the Queen of Self Esteem. Maureen shares her personal journey of her struggles with an eating disorder and how that changed her life. Listen as Maureen shares her pain, her stories, and her triumphs. Today, as a psychoanalyst, her mission is to help as many women as possible overcome their challenges. Now, My Secret Life with an Eating Disorder.
Hi, I'm Maureen Kritzer-Lange, the Queen of Self Esteem. Welcome to my podcast. I hope you'll find real value in my story. I've been a psychoanalyst in private practice for over 25 years. I've seen hundreds of patients with a range of eating disorders. It's been my life's work helping women get their lives back. Over 40 years ago, I developed an eating disorder. It took over my life. I knew I needed help, but I didn't know where to turn. I knew I was going to get better. I just didn't know how. There was very little knowledge about this issue back then, and I struggled feeling very alone. That's when I started writing a journal of my pain and suffering, my experiences, and my hopes and dreams. I always knew at some point I'd share this story. That day has arrived. So why am I now speaking out publicly? Well, I can think back to when I started journaling and how it became my closest friend. Not only did I not have a therapist at that time, I didn't know about therapy at all. I didn't even know I had an eating disorder. I just knew that I had to find some way to express my feelings as to how depressed I was and how dark life seemed. No one would have ever guessed, looking at me, how I felt inside. I was alone and so aware of my depression getting worse. Looking back, I wrote about food and how much I hated myself and my body. I remember being afraid to give up my eating disorder because it was so important to me as my way of coping. I clung onto it so tightly because I was afraid. I didn't want to go into therapy because I was concerned that somebody was going to take it away from me. I knew I couldn't have that happen. What I didn't understand is that through therapy and talking about my feelings, I'd become empowered to take control of my life. There was a time that my life was so bad. I was afraid I was going to die. I was afraid somebody would find me dead on the bathroom floor. It was getting worse and worse, and I was getting more and more desperate. I eventually found a group to go to, and what I got from it was the name of a psychiatrist. Getting that name was a turning point for me. I still had many years to go before I found the help I needed, but at least I was on my way. It's so important for me to be able to help more people now. In my therapy practice, I'm limited to the number of people I can see. That's why I decided to do this podcast. I'll be taking you on a journey. It's filled with lots of twists and turns. I'm going to share my story and my journal entries, and then I'll take you along into my therapy office and speak to you as a therapist as I examine my younger self. I'm unique because I can speak from the point of view of having been on the couch as the patient and in the chair as the therapist. Seeing and understanding both sides. I lived it, I breathed it, and now I'm here to talk about it. Your life can be better, and I want to give you the gift of being your own queen of self-esteem. You can find a way to wear the crown in whatever way you like, your own crown. You can realize how to take control of your own life rather than have your eating disorder take control of you. So join me on this ride. I'm sure you'll find some gems that will resonate with you, and ultimately make you feel better. My life's mission is to help women be all that they can be by improving their self-esteem, by helping them find their voice, and finding freedom from shame, guilt, and negativity. Let me empower you to trust yourself, not the mirror.
Thank you for listening to Don't Trust the Mirror, My Secret Life with an Eating Disorder, with psychoanalyst Maureen Kritzer-Lange, the Queen of Self Esteem. We hope you enjoyed it. Please visit don'ttrustthemirror.com, where you'll find all our social networking links and can post your stories, comments, and questions. Until next time, remember, trust yourself. Don't trust the mirror.